Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my long-awaited Indie Expo haul. So I'm gonna jump right on into the polishes and stuff because there are over 60 polishes to talk about. So we're gonna be here for a while. You may want to grab a drink and a snack because, like I said, there's over 60 polishes behind the camera right now that I have all set up ready to go. So I'm gonna just jump right on into it, and I'm gonna start with Girly Bits. So I'll show you the two non-polish items that I picked up from Girly Bits first. I picked up a sticker for my Helmer which says Indie Expo Canada, and it has the Toronto skyline. I'm gonna stick that on my Helmer because just look at that, it's holographic and so pretty. So I'm gonna put that one on my Helmer. And I also picked up a bottle of Rejuvenate, which is a nail polish thinner. I do have the Sally Beauty one right now, but this is specifically made for 5 free nail polishes, so I know for sure it's going to be safe in my indie polishes. I don't want to use something that may compromise my indie polishes, so I will be using this in any indie polishes that need to be thinned out, and I'll use the other one for any mainstream polishes. So that is Girly Bits Rejuvenate. I need to find an eyedropper or something though to use this because, yeah, I don't want to just pour this into a bottle of nail polish, but that's Girly Bits Rejuvenate. So Girly Bits had 3 event exclusives, and this is what I'm wearing on my nails right now. This is called the FOMO is Real. So that's what I'm wearing on my nails right now. It is a thermal, so you can see right now it's in the pink state, and in the bottle it's in the orangey state. That's the FOMO is Real. I was having a conversation with Claire and Catherine a couple weeks back, and she didn't know what FOMO meant. She had to Google it. So in case you don't know what FOMO means, it is fear of missing out. So the FOMO is Real from Girly Bits. Next up I have North of 42, which is this lovely tealy base. Ton of holographic in here. It's so pretty. And I do have it on a swatch stick too, so you can see that. And the last of the Girly Bits exclusives is called Zed. So this is a multi-chrome with some holographic in here. So it's like purple base, and it's got gold, purple, green in here that I can see, and then some holographic flakes, and then there it is on the swatch stick. So that is Girly Bits Zed. So this next polish that I'm going to show you from Girly Bits is part of their new concert series collection. This is called Sparrow of the Dawn, and again it's a multi-chrome with a ton of holographic in there. Just look at all that holographic glitter, sparkle, absolutely gorgeous. So this is part of their new concert series. I have all 4 of these, so I'm going to do a review of this collection at some point. So just keep an eye out for a review of these ones. And at the front of their table they had buckets of older polishes, like past color of the month polishes, like prototypes, that kind of stuff that you could pick from. So I picked up 2 color of the month polishes that I had missed out on. This one is called Cranberry the Hatchet, which is like a cranberry colored holographic. This goes with Turducken. I don't know if you remember me picking that up on Black Friday, but I kind of regretted not picking this one up. So this is just like a wonderful cranberry colored holographic. Beautiful for fall. So I plan on wearing that in the fall. There's the swatch. This polish, I completely regretted missing out on this polish. I was hoping and praying this was on their table. So when I saw it there, I'm like, oh my god, that will be mine. This is called Blue Year's Resolution, and this is the January polish of the month for this year. So it's like a blue to purple kind of shift, and then the holographic in here. It's very much a me kind of a polish. So I kind of was kicking myself for missing out on it. So I was glad to see it there on their table. Here it is on a swatch stick. And then there was another bin that was full of prototypes and things, prototypes and like one-of-a-kind kind of polishes, that kind of thing. So this one does not have a name, it just says sample 1353 on the bottom of it. And again, it's kind of like a blue holographic. Again, very much a me polish. Here it is on the swatch stick. This one has a name on the bottom, it's called Lake Louise, but I don't know what collection this is from. And it's kind of like an aqua blue holographic. I don't know what collection this is from, but it was in the same bin as that sample polish, and it's a very nice polish for the summer, I thought. And Girly Bits was offering, if you picked up 3 or more polishes, you got $1 off of each polish, and then if you purchased 5 or more polishes, you either got the Girly Bits tumbler, which I got as press, so I didn't pick that up, or you could pick a mystery polish out of their stack of polishes that they had there, and most of the mystery polishes, from what I'm aware, they were all past polish pickup polishes, so they were all wrapped up. You didn't know what you were getting. So I ended up picking out all the Waylands back to the 90s, which is this lovely bluey purpley polish that actually I kind of like. So that's that polish there. So that was the mystery polish that I ended up picking up from Girly Bits. So next up, let's look at Colors by llarowe. They had 3 exclusives also, and I did pick up all 3 of them. Last year, her exclusives were some of my favorites from the whole event, so I wasn't going to miss up on these 3 polishes. These 2 have great Canadian references to them. So this one here is called Yes, I'm Loony Too. And a loonie, in case you don't know, is what the Canadians call their $1 coins, because I'm going to put a picture up so you can see it, that has a loon on the coin, so we call them loonies. So this is called Yes, I'm Loony Too, and it's this lovely like turquoisey blue with some holographic in there too. It's very pretty. It's a swatch stick. This one here is called She's a Beauty, and this one is kind of the green. It's got a green shift in this pink base. Kind of a different polish. Very unique. There's the swatch stick. And this one from Colors by llarowe is called the 6. And if you're a Drake fan, you probably know the 6 is the nickname for Toronto. So this is a multi-chrome, so it's like a purple base, and it also flashes to, it's a purple base, but it flashes to blue, and I can also see a little bit of green and yellow in here too, with some holographic. So that is the 6 from Colors by llarowe. I also picked up the June color of the month for Colors by llarowe, which is this beautiful pinky purpley holographic. This is called English Rose. Look at how strong that holographic is. Gorgeous. So this is English Rose. It's really holographic. This one is 976 Babe. This is from the Pretty Woman collection that came out a couple years back, and it's like a pinky magenta holographic. Very, very holographic as well. It's that one. And the last one, Colors by llarowe, is the first polish that I wore out of my whole haul. This is called Bananas and Krispy Kremes Are Better Than HBO. I don't know what the reference is for this, but it's this lovely lime green holographic, gorgeous for the summer. I loved this polish when I was wearing it. So pretty. And here it is on the swatch stick. Just a beautiful bright green for summer. I picked up quite a few Bee's Knees lacquer polishes because Bee's Knees have become quite a favorite of mine over the past 6 months or so. I'll show you the 2 that I picked up, which are from their newest collection that released at Indie Expo. This one here is called A Better Strength. It's very pretty. There's the swatch stick. This I think would look really pretty matted. This one's also from the new collection. This is called A Whisper of Darkness Between the Stars. It's very pretty also. And there it is on a swatch stick. This one's from an older collection. This is called The Fool, and this is a magnetic polish. I did not magnetize this because when I was swatching it I didn't have my magnet downstairs. So that's it unmagnetized, which is still pretty. So I picked up 3 polishes from their Deadpool collection. This one is the coolest name ever. This is like a pale blue with some holographic in there and gold shift. It is, this is like a pale blue with this goldish shift in here. Quite different. There's the swatch stick. This one's another magnetic. This is Luck Isn't a Superpower. There's a lot going on in this bottle. There's the swatch stick. And the last one from the Deadpool collection is called One-Eyed Willy, and this is a silver holographic. Very pretty. And here it is on the swatch stick. These were offering a free prototype with every purchase while they lasted. I actually went back to their table twice, so I actually ended up with 2 prototypes, and I'm actually glad I went back because both of these are amazing, and I'm so glad that I have both of them. This first one is a multi-chrome, so it kind of, you can see the multi-chrome right there, the shifts. This is called Defender of the Rainbow Proto number 2. This is 1 coat. 1 coat. So I don't know why this is just a prototype and not a final product, but normally with multi-chromes like this I find that you have to build them up to be like 2 or 3 coats before you get what's in the bottle, but this was opaque in 1. I was amazed, so I'm glad I have this one. And this other one that I got is called the Mitten Guard Worm Proto number 2. The Mitten Guard Worm is the second part of the new collection that was releasing at PolishCon, and this is one of the ones that I wanted from the second half of the collection. So now that I have this prototype, I'm happy with this. I don't need the other one too. This is like a champagne kind of a color, very holographic and very pretty. So I'm glad I went back to the table for a second time. I got another prototype. I figured when I went back the second time they'd be out of the prototypes, but they still had some left, so I'm glad that I ended up with 2 of them. So Ever After Polish was also at Indie Expo, and I picked up 2 of their Cuticle Crellies in the funnel cake scent because this just smelled good enough to eat. So I picked up 2 of those. And Ever After also released a new collection based off of The Greatest Showman. So I picked up, I think, 5 of that collection. This one here is a Museum of Curiosities, which is this lovely like grass green almost. It's got some glitters in there, very pretty. This one was the IEC exclusive. It's called Never Enough. It's also from the Greatest Showman collection. Beautiful blue. This one is called Home Again. This one had a beautiful formula on it. This is called Rewrite the Stars. Is called This Is Me. And the last one I picked up from the Ever After table is called A Mani for Moni. Now, Moni was a nail blogger who unfortunately passed away earlier this year, so this was in support of her family. I believe there was portions of this that went to a GoFundMe, so I picked this one up because it is absolutely gorgeous. And it was in support of one of our own, so I had to grab it. The new Ever After logo is absolutely adorable. I love that. Fiendish Fancies was there again this year, and they specialize in collections that are based around horror TV shows or movies, so I have a bunch of polishes from them as well. This one was one of the exclusives from the collection. This is called Mrs. French's Cat is Missing, and this is like a blue to purple multi-chrome. It's very pretty. The formula was great on this too. Fiendish Fancies just released a collection not that long ago based on The Handmaid's Tale. I am obsessed with the show. I watch it religiously on Sundays, so when I saw this collection I had to grab it. So it's a 4-piece collection and they're named after characters on the show. So the red is Offred, who is the main character in this show. Beautiful formula, beautiful red. It's a swatch. Blue is Serena Joy. This kind of putty type color is Martha. And then this brownie gold is Aunt Lydia. So that is the Survive collection from Fiendish Fancies. Lara, the owner of Fiendish Fancies, comes up with these really cute artwork for each of her collections. So this is the Handmaid's Tale one that I picked up, a magnet to put on my fridge. I did get 3 other polishes from Fiendish Fancies. This first one is called Our Job is Being Popular and Shit. This is from the polish revamped collection based on the Heathers movie. I have the other 2 from this collection, so I asked her if she had this laying around anywhere, and she had a couple bottles left, so I asked if she would put this to one side for me. And this is just a silver. It's very pretty. And then I picked up 2 polishes that were from her collection that released last year at the Indie Expo, which was the Cabin Fever collection. This polish, I actually got a mini of this last year in my press pack, and I really liked it, so I figured if they had any left I'd pick up a full size of it. This is called the Dolls, and it's just like a purple based Girly with some purple glitters in here. It was really pretty, so I had to see if they had one, a full size one. It's the swatch. And this is from the same collection. This is called the Merman, and this is the same kind of polish, but it's green. And there's the swatch. Some non-polish items here for a second. Cuticles was there again, and I love her butter barrier and her acetone additives, so I picked up another butter barrier from her. This is in Peach Mango Salsa. Also picked up a bunch of acetone additive. I have Sex on the Beach, Rose Petals, and Lemon Scent. I have 2 of each of those. I have 6 of the Cuticle. I have 6 of the acetone additives to keep me going, hopefully, until the next time I stock up. I ordered around Christmas time, I think. I ordered a whole bunch from her, and I'm down to 1 in my storage, so I needed a whole bunch more to keep me going. So I came to her booth and said I need at least 6 acetone additives, and she didn't have very much left, so I kind of cleared her out of what she had left. So Native War Paints had 3 or 4 exclusives available. I only picked up 1. This is called Border Crossing. That's the only one of the exclusives I picked up from them, but I did pick up a couple other polishes that I've had my eye on. This one in particular, which is Rotten Zombie Flesh. This has been on my lemming list for a while. So it's like an olivey green, ugly pretty kind of color. So Rotten Zombie Flesh. This is Gum Would Be Perfection, and this is from the Friends collection. Like a bubblegum pink kind of color, also holographic. And this one is from the Dirty Dancing collection that came out, and it's called Lisa. And again, the only reason I picked this up is because of the name, although it is a blue and it has a pink flash in it, but the real reason I wanted it is because it's called Lisa and I don't have a polish with my name in it, so I picked that one up. Native War Paints also had a couple of discount bins in front of their table as well, so I did pick up 3 out of their I did pick up 3 out of their discount bins. This one is called School Bus in the Horizon, and it's this lovely purple, but it's got this gold shimmer in it. This one is called Well There's Always Next Year, and this is this blue, but it's got a turquoise flash in it, turquoisey green flash in it. And then there's this last one that I have from them, which is called Teal the End. And again, it's got this beautiful like green flash in it. Okay, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. I'm not going to show any more swatch sticks because I've been sitting here for 45 minutes. Paint It Pretty Polish is another Canadian brand. I had nothing of them before Indie Expo, but she did send me her 2 exclusives, which I did a blog post about, and I did post them on my Instagram as well. This first one is a nice pale blue, and it's called Picnics and Sandcastles. Very, very nice summery blue. This one is called Chill in the Air. It's a darker blue for fall. I think this was from their autumn collection. I have 3 from their Christmas collection. This one here is called Christmas Cheer. This one is Better Not Pout. And this one is Merry and Bright. So Rogue Lacquer is a new brand. Rachel used to be a part of Ever After with Miranda, but they have parted ways and have gone their own separate ways, and Rachel has launched Rogue Lacquer. Now this is part of their spring punk fantasy collection that she recently released. And when I saw this one in particular, I had to have this one, but I hoped that she was bringing it to Indie Expo, and thankfully she did have it there. So this is called Steampunk Fantasy, and it's this lovely pale pink holographic. It's absolutely gorgeous. This one I've had my eye on since it launched, so I'm so glad that I was able to pick it up at Indie Expo. This one is also from the same collection. This is called Blowing Off Steam. It's very pretty also. This is the last US brand, and then all the other polishes I have to show you are all Canadians. So these are from Lynn B Designs. First time I've ever purchased anything from Lynn B, and both of these are Harry Potter polishes because, let's be serious, I love myself some Harry Potter. So this one is called Expecto Patronum, and this is beautiful, very sparkly, blingy. So this collection was based off spells from Harry Potter, and this one is Colovaria. Also very pretty. Inspired Scents is also another recently launched brand, and I picked up 2. They don't have names on these, unfortunately, but they're very pretty. This is like a mermaid color, kind of bluey greeny kind of a color. And this is a purple, but it's got a pinkish flash in it. Beyond the Nail launched some ultra hollow polishes, so I picked up these 2. I also got some decals from them, just little heart. Those aren't hearts, those are stars. I also got some decals from them. These are some little stars. And then these 2 are the ultra holographic polishes that they just released. This is called Spirit. That's kind of like a charcoaly gray. And this is Energy, and it's silvery holographic. I picked up 2 thermals for my indie polish. This is called Grass Between My Toes, and this is Spring Fever. And we're down to the final 3. And these 3 I picked up mainly because of the names. These are all Game of Thrones references. I picked up 2 last year from Canvas Lacquer that were also Game of Thrones references, but I had to get these 3 because these are also Game of Thrones. This one is called Summer Child. Very nice, like springy green kind of a color. This one's called the Night King. It's got a nice icy blue. Then this last one is called Valor Morgalis. And this is kind of a purple blue, kind of a multi-chromism holographic. Very pretty. So that is it. Are you still with me? I hope you are. So yeah, that is everything that I purchased. Oh wait, no, hold on. I have a holographic unicorn sticker that I picked up from the Ever After table to go on my Helmer. That is the last thing that I have to show you. So yeah, that is everything that I picked up at Indie Expo. It was an amazing day. I had so much fun, like I've said in my other videos about Indie Expo. I'm really looking forward to next year. Hopefully I can go. But yeah, I had fun. Now I have to start saving for next year because it can be expensive. But like I said, I planned for this I've been planning for this for months, so I've been putting a little bit of money aside every month or so, just so I know that I have some spending money to spend while I'm there. So now I have to put all of this away somehow in my drawers, which are almost full. I kind of need another Helmer. But I'm going to destash because yeah, that's a lot of polish to add, and I'm officially over 1,000 bottles now. That's not good. So if you'd like to see me organize this into this, just leave me a comment down below and I'll film it. Because yeah, that's going to take some time to go through and also pull out the stuff that I want to destash. So yeah, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Pam, thank you again so much for organizing Indie Expo. You did an amazing job and I can't wait till next year. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.